Greetings, Capricorn. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the remainder of November. This is going to be for Capricorns by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and/or Jupiter. So stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate with you today. Hope everybody's doing well. I am really looking forward to getting back into some readings because I know you guys have been patiently waiting, and I appreciate you for that, guys. Thank you to my subscribers, new and old. Wonderful to have you, and for the viewers. And hopefully, if you resonate with this message, or you're liking what you're seeing on this channel, you would hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video to help it circulate for more Cappies who need to hear these messages. We're going to be reading from the Chakra Wisdom as well as the Fountain Tarot today. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling these Chakra Wisdom cards and see what messages we have for you. Now, cross watchers, you are welcome to the video. However, I will be reading from the perspective of the Capricorn, so take the messages as they apply to you. All right, so we ended up getting the cards of Miracle and Bittersweet along with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So I'm seeing like some energy of a perfect pair here. And what it looks like to me is that, many of you Capricorns might have been in like a purging period or like a purging stage where, a lot of decisions had to be made for your forward movement that, maybe just weren't the easiest to make, and it very much could have been dealing with cutting out a lover or an interest that you had with somebody who just, it just wasn't working out. They weren't fulfilling you or giving you what you truly deserve. Or you've had to cut out some friends and family members, but basically just make separations with people that at this point just don't allow you to settle. No more gaslighting, no more manipulation, no more of those things that as you were being the best person you could be for whoever this individual is, there was like a huge lack of appreciation there. And you're just like, I'm tired of putting up with this shit. I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm tired of people making me feel guilty. I'm tired of people making me feel bad. A lot of people might have been trying to tell you about yourself. And, it's been hard because if you think about the good times, there might have been many. Or, times where even this person, might have helped you through a crucial point, like if they've been there with you through a death or a loss or through something else that really meant something. It could have been what had you keep them around, because in one way or another way they have, at a certain point showed that they cared, but it didn't outweigh the toxicities, right? It didn't outweigh that. But you're gonna have something coming in that's very beautiful and very positive because you decided to let go, Capricorn, and it's when you least expect it. It's something that you don't even expect. So if you cut out, say like a love interest, you might be thinking like, man, I don't even want to date anymore. I'm just kind of off the market. I'm just gonna focus on me. Or, you might be hitting on that Drake shit, no new friends. I don't want any, I don't have any time for any new people in my life right now, because either you're hurting over what you're dealing with, or it's just like, you're like, man, I don't even want the drama. And you want to get to a point where you understand more of what you're attracting before you put yourself back out there. It doesn't even have to be anything negative or scorn. And, that's exactly when something beautiful is going to come in that's balanced and that is harmonious. During this time, you are balancing your masculine and feminine energies as well. So therefore, you don't attract people that are unbalanced. Because the message truly is about as within, so without, and above, below. So definitely work on balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. Balance out focusing on the light in your light work with diligently handling your shadow work. Just work on the things that's going to bring you equilibrium, because before you even realize it and before you're done with this transition, what you're inviting in is something that again is tremendously harmonious. I feel like somebody has been waiting for you to make certain decisions so they can move towards you, whereas you might not have noticed that this person exists or just not given them the time of day in that realm of thought. Like, if you didn't know this person is around, it's like you never thought about dating them, or you never saw how y'all could be friends. You never saw how any of this could work, but you're gonna find out that it can. But they're waiting for you, and the universe is divinely lining up the time for you to realize that this person is going to be somebody very influential and impactful in your life in a positive way. I really am feeling like you're gonna have something of a strong relationship coming in where not only there's emotional fulfillment, but there's also going to be a decent amount of sexual chemistry that's based off of true connection and true sensuality. Like, one thing that I'm getting is you meeting somebody who, instead of just having great sex with, which, we all harp about wanting that, this is somebody who knows how to take care of your body and your mind and tantalize you in those ways during sexual encounters that makes it just otherworldly. This is somebody who's not going to just be worried about them, not the yours too. Likely a pleaser, somebody who's going to take care of you first. And you might not be used to that, female or male. You're used to being the pleaser, you're used to being the one who comes from more of like a dominant standpoint when it comes to lovemaking, taking the reins. And you're going to be able to let your hair down, so to speak, with the person that's coming in. We got the Three of Wands as the mutual energy. So it's showing me here that you have definitely fought to get to this connection and to where you are. And, as you are looking out to see what is coming in next in this world of yours and taking stock and taking inventory, what is beyond the veil? Because, usually in many depictions you have a figure who's like looking out to the seas, perhaps looking at a clock or something like that, and then you see ships in the distance, and sometimes you can't tell if they're coming or tell if they're going. It really depends on the cards that are around, but from here, it's like basically paying attention to those ships out there to see when they're going to be coming in, and what you don't realize is that they're coming in faster and faster than you realize, and it's going to be, I have a feeling many of you or taking an outing somewhere with a friend, or, even if it's by yourself. Let's get some clarification on that. Tower and the Nine of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, this might be something that is actually kind of like a setup. I feel like friends are involved, so yeah, it might be something that's kind of a setup to where, you meet somebody through a mutual friend or going out with someone, and what you notice is that for the first time in your life, Tower to the Nine of Wands, or for the first time in a while, this person, it just feels so natural. It flows and it's effortless, and you can just kind of let your guard down. Okay? You don't feel so defensive, especially at a point where you do have this bittersweet energy and you do understand that there's a lot that you're releasing and giving up, and you're just like, again, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off before I date anybody. I think I'm gonna hold off before I, for those of you who this is pertaining to like platonic relationships, I think I'm just gonna hold off before I allow myself to get close to anybody as a new friend. I'm not gonna talk to this family member for a while. I think I'm gonna hold off from communicating with people at my workplace. But for those of you who this resonates for within love, as you're still thinking about holding off, you are going to meet somebody, and that is going to be to the surprise to you, just miracle card, where however it's divinely set up, whether it's through friends or through you being out by yourself or what have you, you're going to let your guard down. You're going to be able to just laugh. It's not going to be a forced laugh. it's going to be like this person genuinely makes you smile. They genuinely make you laugh. You genuinely see the connection that is to be had between the two of you, and it's something that is not a devil energy, because kind of the opposite of the Lover's energy here is the Devil card, because you see the two lovers represented in the Devil card, that Capricornian energy, and it's talking about toxicities and being bound to the negative aspects of the relationship and so on and so forth. But we see here with the Geminian energy of the lovers, a true pair, two individuals on the same page who are coming together. Your first two cards out, the Queen and the King of Cups, and it's just going to be so fucking easy. And it's also going to show you that love doesn't have to be hard. A lot of times we're used to it being so hard that we think that that's how it has to be, or a lot of times we're told that if you don't go through all of this shit with someone, then it's not ever going to be worth it. But then on the other side of it, you have people that'll tell you like, hey, no, it's not supposed to be hard, man. It's supposed to flow. It's supposed to be effortless and easy. And like, there are going to be times where you have issues with someone, but when you have a type of connection like this, you can resolve it. It doesn't take you feeling heartbroken. It doesn't take you feeling slighted. It doesn't take you having to be defensive, as this Nine of Wands could mean. It's something to where when you do have your downs within the ups and downs, you're with someone that you can work through it with, and the good times definitely outweigh the bad. They definitely do. And it probably won't take you very long before you fall in love with this person, or before you know that you love them, or that you know that you will get to that point with them. Because I think about times with people I've met before that I might not have known that long, but I'm like, I can see myself falling in love with you. I can see myself coming to love you. And I feel like that's what this energy is. You're going to meet someone where you look into their eyes and it clicks. And you don't have to do anything extra as far as putting your best foot forward, and same for them. Just your natural existence within who you are is going to be enough. This person's going to make you feel enough. And you're not going to have to question if you're making that person feel enough. Okay? Both of your guards are going to come down. You likely have gone through similar situations and experiences, and you have manifested one another through some hard times that you've had, especially through the times of once you're getting to the point of releasing that, feeling a little bad about it. But the sacrifices that y'all have made, the decisions that y'all have made, the work that you've put in here with this Three of Wands energy is showing that you're ready for this blessing. Because you've made the sacrifice. So new love is coming in for you, Capricorn. Be ready for it. And it's going to be something that you can't refuse, something that you won't want to refuse, something that you will not try to refuse with this, again, with this Tower to the Nine of Wands here. You're ready for it. So, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, guys, to get further clarification on these messages, that information will be in the description box below, as well as the other services that I offer, and also how you can connect with me on Instagram. But I look forward to hearing your feedback in the comments as well. So go ahead and drop those. Much love to you all.